What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint on Chrome difficulty. We got through Loophole Heist last time around. That storyline is, I believe, on pause for now. The important thing, though, is that we've got new missions to run. We are power level 1, so now any mission we accept will have better loot in it and whatnot. The important thing is we did manage to succeed in our legwork from Aitana, so she is now an under navigator. She's become a friend of Diego for running that mission together, and also she's now going to be running on the mission for us full out. So we're going to quickly run this CPU spike over here. We don't have, unfortunately, quite enough money to buy our next level cyber deck, but I prioritized starting building upgrades instead. We're going to dig out a couple more rooms, put in a hacking station, put in a field ops center, and then probably, I'm not sure if I want to put in counter intel before or after I buy a next level cyber deck, but that's going to be kind of the idea. Anyway, because we've already got Natalia in the SimStream trainer, I want to push missions through right now and then have a downtime buffer that I can send people into the SimStream detox. So that's kind of the architecture of the space right now. Go ahead and quickly plan and put in our hacker for this mission. So obviously change him out for Casper. Regular, and we'll just double check what he's running. He's got basically, we only have so many heavy weapons, so he's going to be running, not that it's going to matter here, but his actual equipment for the next few missions is going to be Silence Pistol plus this is kind of his best option for quote-unquote large weapons. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and run this real quick. Should be relatively easy. And then we will talk with our good friend and run a raid, and we'll run that in the same recording. I'm not going to have this be just, running a single Matrix host. That would be kind of silly. So, next 3 turns means I have a total of 4. Hard shell overclock every single time. Basic 4 programs, and then, okay, so a fairly big layout. I forget. I've probably said this a million times and then forgotten for next time. I believe CPU is topside here. If it's not, it doesn't really matter too much. Don't take connection damage. Keep running. Now, because this mission spawned when I was power level 0, it's not going to be an incredibly difficult mission overall, I don't think. Don't need to go there for anything ever. Load this up. Knock this down, of course. Program loading might not matter, but obviously the tally does. Get rid of you. Scan. Okay, we know where the CPU node is. And ultimately, I don't want to run into this. Well, okay, technically, if none of the ice ever does damage to me, I'll be able to run over, double cast null up, and then scan. Actually, only scan once. So, yeah, dangerous to do anything here. I'm gonna basically, run over here, scan for info. When you exit steal AP, whatever, I guess I'll have to disarm this now. Next turn, I'll burn the other disarm, get both downloads, spike the CPU, and then clear the rest of everything else. Okay, so yeah, disarm you. Action point efficient to go 4 instead of 3. End for now. And then I'll clean stuff out, spike the CPU, and then keep going. So sleaze you, download. I'm gonna leave things unloaded for now. There's not really reason to load stuff up. Because now I get them to deload worse programs, right? Less chance that... Okay, cool. So it's actually fully swept on just the first null-op cast. So I've got an extra one just kind of spare. It's kind of nice. So now the rest of this is going to be, hey, what kind of loot can I gain? What's available to me? Since this has a hack thing here, I've got to kind of drop them both, unfortunately. It's kind of a lot spent for just one download, but oh well. Again, this is it's 2 of 2 scans, so I can't get anything special here. We'll load everything while I can. I might as well. There's not really a downside to it. If you download, so I got to get rid of both of these. And then we can keep moving forward. And then, since scan costs 3 AP, and I still have programs to load, might as well load sleaze and be action point efficient, and then keep moving forward. So we'll end action for the turn. And we'll be just about done by, well, in time, basically. Don't want to take connection damage, and because this is pre-revealed, we get... If you exit... Yep. Okay. Yeah, no worries here. Load everything back up. Plus tally. Okay. And there's going to be slight surprises. Can't do much about that. If you load a program, won't do that. And what are you? If you download, so got to get rid of both of these, and then pretty easily during the next turn can lock down the last little piece, and there's never anything in things like access nodes, so that should be just fine. So yeah, if we had only had 3 turns, we'd be missing these downloads, but we're okay. That's everything. We grabbed 1, 2... I guess, yeah, we grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think, like, one of these, or maybe both of them... Actually, I think each one of these probably had, like, one little thing in them. So, anyway, got what we wanted. We can easily disconnect. We have enough matrix health, or connection health left. Don't have to run over, but the dialogue that plays is a little bit nicer, you know? A little bit friendlier. We did it. Alrighty, so did that because in case he got injured in the meat space mission, which has happened several times because I keep putting him in the line of fire. Yeah, plenty of downloads, a lot of files, and a good number of accounts as well, like really good money here. The only downside is that, yeah, you have, it's very quick, it's very good money, but you are, you don't get XP on anybody else, and you still gain power level, which advances, you know, difficulty, as well as rewards and missions themselves, but if you're in a world where you're like, actually, no, I need to be as powerful as possible, I need as much XP and hype and money in time for, like, power level 2 and new missions unlocking, you would ideally actually skip doing Matrix missions because no one else is getting XP and hype and stuff. Okay, so that mission's done. Now it's time for the other one, which is let's go talk to her. She's got a raid for us. Right? So get a raid. And I want to run this before she's out of the trainer. And I want to run it with a lot of, like, spare time ahead of me, so that I can send someone to the detox and it's going to be fine. If I wanted to upgrade this, by the way, getting a second bench would cost me 150, which isn't that bad, actually. This would be cheaper outright than putting something down like a counter intel hub. So I'm probably going to prioritize second detox bench. Going for the upgraded trainer, by the way, is going to be more expensive. I believe it takes, yeah, it'll take 300k to get the second bench. Which, yeah, that's 450 total to get the second bench, which is, you know, nice, but I probably need more mercs for that, ultimately. So, okay. Either way, it is time to run... Unfortunately, we are back again on this layout, so this is going to be my 3rd raid on the same tile set. Because money's not, like, exactly tight, but I feel like not burning the 10k is kind of worth it here. So we'll grab our people, and of course we say once again, welcome Aitana to the squad. Give her some XP. It is a, like, baseline power level 1 mission. We accept the mission when we were already power level 1, so overall rewards will be slightly higher as a result. We'll be on this difficulty for a decent amount of time, but we've got the squad ready to go. She's got a sword. We've got a decent number of silence weaponry. Let's get it. And so the first time ever on this YouTube channel, I will be using a soldier talent. That's not true. I did it in the opening mission as well. Okay, so yeah, there are somewhat random guard locations. Also, because we are slightly higher power level, we get shotgun troops here as well. Now the exits are top right and top left, which means a possible ideal route is actually this way. The one downside, though, is I have very limited trap destruction. And what that means is, if I wanted to go through here, we're always hitting this camera, always hitting that camera, always hitting this camera, and everyone's going to start moving towards me. Like, any guard like this is going to move in this direction toward me. Whereas if we start here, we get to deal with the first 2 rooms with no guaranteed vision until we grab this. And then it's just like these 2 guys in the row, and everyone else is going to run in that direction. So this ends up being a much safer, like, path to take. Even though this might be slightly, like, a slightly straighter line. Doing it with low security level is going to be kind of tough, unfortunately. I'm not sure I have a good way around that one. I'm going to turn off this camera, and I'm going to let somebody who runs fairly quickly make that their route. Which I think is going to be... I think it'll actually be Casper. He's like my worst gun. I just want Inkblot to be able to start here. So similar to last time we were here, let's run to there. I don't care that you get hurt. It's not a big deal. Hello. Yep, regular old guard. This is putting me in attack range, no problem. We hit a graze, unfortunately, but it's fine. Second strike might kill. We got the coin flip, but sadly he's got like 2 HP left. Actually, exactly 2. It's kind of funny. I'll spend the 1 AP. It's more efficient than someone else taking it. Alright. Well, first guard down. Oh, I probably could have done this sooner. I should have thought about this. Yeah, so should have yielded to this, so I can give everyone 10% move speed. Coordinated charge is not amazing without investment. All it is 10% move speed and some accuracy and initiative, which are fine, but they're just not, they're not incredible. The really big win is when it actually gives +1 move point. I'll be a little bit safe here and short it briefly. Just make sure we're not getting surprised by any guard locations. This should be fine. We can kind of run up here. This puts me in, be able to shoot him. The other question, though, is do I want to, you know, put down a point in marker sites right now and start the cooldown sooner? And I feel like the answer is actually yes, right? Let's just, like, let's get this kill easily. It's going to last for 3 turns, so it's not a rush. But I can put my stuff on cooldown early. And I've decided that Casper's one he's going to grab. Put him there. That will probably not magnet, but we'll see. Nice, cool. 25k is obviously the high roll here. Everything else is whatever. Okay, can't really get any closer. That's fine. Not a problem. And then, yeah, you spent 1 AP turning stuff off, but ooh, yeah, come on. There we go. Not bad. 3 guards with, you know, not the best guns is going to be a little bit slow, so we'll have to figure out how we want to separate all of them. How we want to divvy up the damage. Because we're not going to be in range of the sword. They know nothing, so no rush here. If I delay really far, he walks up here and it's a little bit harder to get line of sight cleanly. I want to know what these guys are doing. Okay, he's going to walk a little bit closer, but still nothing that really threatens us. I'm going to go ahead and let everyone act, basically. Yeah, you're just kind of chilling. You can do the same thing and just wait. You're going to walk up closer, make our shot that little bit easier. And yeah, with this thing in the way, these guards aren't a very big threat. You're walking closer, but you're still not going to see me. As long as our guns aren't loud, we're fine. I'm going to yield and let Aitana go first. So one real choice here is burning Iron Grip for the 10% ballistic pure damage upgrade. Because that 10% more damage is going to penetrate armor, so it's more like 13% more damage. Is that huge? No, not really. But if we're trying to kill this guy in the first turn, you know, it helps. But ultimately, I think we're not doing more than 1 kill right now. We'll let these guards animate a little bit. Like, he's going to turn away. He's not going to come toward me. It's not a big deal. And then I'm going to choose to say, hey, we're going to dock our accuracy a little bit here by reloading first. That way we lose the focused fire buff, but our damage rolls are pretty good. Our accuracy rolls are really good. Shouldn't be a primary concern. You're going to run up. You're going to get seen. Wow, nice crit. No one is in range for downer, unfortunately. So you will run away during the next turn. You will run up. And I care about that fact. So, yeah, is it remotely reasonable to try to rush for an extra kill here? I think the answer is no, even though it's going to be really, like, action point inefficient. I just... Like, if his body falls backwards, he's in eyesight of it. He rats on me to the AI. Like, it's just... Yeah, it's annoying enough that I'm not going to bother. And so all we're going to really do is get a little bit closer and wait for our time to shine, which is going to be later on. Like, yeah, we could try to go for the spam here. I mean, theoretically, Gunner, Casper, and Inkblot could all try, and maybe it would work, and maybe it was going to be correct there. And maybe I should have been more confident in my damage output, but at this point, how far she has to run and how lucky I have to get these shots, it's just no longer really worth it. Like, I can walk up here, shoot twice. She could maybe get 2 shots. But I have to land, I think, literally all of them to get the kill, and that just doesn't seem worth it to me. So, you can just end your turn. You can take a reload back to 4. And you can do the exact same thing, basically. Worth noting, by the way, that tactical, not tactical surge, sorry, but coordinated charge lasts 2 turns, so the 10% move speed buff was still active for us here, which, yeah, just pretty nice overall. Alrighty, so as long as we get Aitana out of line of sight, and even then this box might still be in the way, but we can try to be safe with it. Actually, she rolled too low, it's not going to happen. What are the odds he sees Aitana? High enough that I'm going to bump her initiative and make sure she gets out of line of sight. So I'm just going to keep yielding. I'm going to move her there to make sure she's not going to get spotted. And then we will let these guys get out of my way. You're going to turn back, because we know your patrol path. You're just turning back and forth. You're fine. You're too far away for me to care. Yep. And you are in a spot where I can easily jump you next turn. It should be fine. Alrighty, so I want to kill all of them. And so that could be basically... Yeah, if I run here, it's 4 AP. Which is not really any different from 3. So if I go here, everyone sees me, but I don't really want to give away info to him. But you want to be able to shoot. So I think here is reasonable. You know where I am. That's fine. I think the primary gunshots are going to go here. And we can rely on the sword to kill the guy who's close to me. Unfortunate miss, but it's fine. So, minus 36 accuracy, not worth. I'm going to do the same thing of just like, here, I'll run up. And this time I will go ahead and pop Iron Grip. The recoil benefit barely matters, but it's more for the damage increase here. Makes it much more likely he dies in 2 shots. Well, the crit is guaranteed almost. Yeah, but you can see we're rolling for 100 damage at around like 87. So pretty useful. Still can't use revolver, it's too loud. Get him just close enough. Yeah, he's surprised that my guy is here, so I get some decent looking shots. Actually, I'm going to yield. I should have done it sooner, but we're going to have Inkblot go for the sword kill here. Spend 1 AP to get into range, and then slash slide looks pretty good. We're going to be in range, no problem. Okay, it's a graze. We're getting grazes a lot. Okay, and there we actually rolled high. And all we can really do is run forward. I think we can kill him during the next turn. I guess it depends on our initiative rolls. Gunner is a bit low, but everyone else might be fine. We'll have to see. Yeah, you rolled above as well. And then all you're going to do is just kind of run forward. I guess don't get hurt, though. So I guess we'll run to, like, here. And we might be leaving the Cyber Knight to go loot stuff. That's not the most... Actually, we'll leave... I don't know. It might be the Cyber Knight, even though it's going to be kind of slow. Ideally, the highest move speed characters do it. I don't want to shoot over cover. That actually will make the shots worse, so we'll go from here. So obviously the hacker's doing that. Cyber Knight is the closest. Okay, so you're going... Yeah, you're going pretty soon, but I feel comfortable in how much damage I have here. So we'll debuff you. Raising the accuracy. Yeah, so our accuracy is really good here. Surprised, 15% evasion. I mean, we're basically 100% hit chance, so this will be really good damage. Full auto is a solid amount there, and then it's only 1 shot. It's about a coin flip. Great. And then Inkblot could have also had the chance at it. So ultimately, since there's not much else to do just yet, I figure, even though it's going to be, you know, 2 AP of movement to even get here in the first place, that's probably still better than running the Cyber Knight to do it. I'm not sure that's true, but I've decided it is. And so let's... Or, you know, we kind of split it up, and she takes 1, Cyber Knight takes the other. Also, Tactical Surge is nice. I figured, you know what? Yeah, let's just split it up. So, get seen by the camera. No good way around that one. It's fine. Cool, we got a crafting piece that we can use at some point. It'll take a while till it's useful, but those I find are reasonably worth saving when you get to later game crafts. And then plenty of AP on him to go for a pretty decent matrix hack here. So 4 AP to run there. No, we're looking pretty good. I could have yielded, but I don't think I'm in danger of actually getting attacked. Famous last words, I suppose. This guy takes damage like every other mission. So I'm going to grab this stuff first. I'm going to check this for the CPU. And then I'll do these other wings. I think that is most likely to find me where I want to be. So can't load programs, don't care. Can't connect, has to be gotten rid of. So I always have to go through this, so I'm going to start this way. Because I can potentially skip that, at least for now. If you load a program, if you download. Okay, just don't load any programs, it's fine. Alright, so you... Quantum Lock Struck, which blocks unauthorized exit until spiked. So I will have to spike this. Which probably... Okay, so I don't know if I'm allowed to end a turn on this. I've never run into this before. So, will it screw me? Looks like no. I'm allowed to end my turn, that's fine. The nice thing is, this probably dies to just one cast of no-lop. Scan 2 of 2. Spike the gate. Alright, cool. We'll run down here for the next thing a little bit later. I could... Well, no, I want to load disarm before I go, so I'll just end here. Because there's a decent chance that whatever is on that could be like, screws over when you do anything, or screws you over when you load a program. I just want to get kind of stuck there, so... We'll just kind of hang out. Okay, so for now we'll end. These have been grabbed, so we can start running back. Probably have her grab those lootable lockboxes. Orders received. One guard is missing. Yeah, so body tamer ran out. And 2 people have been sent to intercept. Okay. So that is you, way over there. You've been told to investigate either this body timer or this camera. Either way, you're going this way. And then you have been told something similar. So no matter what, they're going like this. And it's going to be several turns till they get here. So we can easily just bypass them, and I'm not worried about it. Only guard who kind of matters right now is that guy. So pressure anomaly will probably require another guard to walk towards us. It's fine. Not really a good way around that. We get to run really, really far. Grab a whole bunch of stuff. Thanks for the loot game. Really underwhelming gear, unfortunately. Take the reload while we're out of combat. Just make sure I'm ready to fight when it actually breaks out. It's very unfortunate that we've kind of... There's like the one mandatory raid on this map, which is the like pseudo story mission, which I guess you can choose to skip, to be honest. But it is kind of unfortunate that it rolled like proc gen twice. Yeah, so load a program. Obviously, you know, when you download it, something I don't want to deal with. I forgot to... Well, no, I couldn't have actually. I didn't have enough charges to scan. Expect that to happen at some point. Okay, scan. If you use a program, steal AP. Can't to download. Okay, whatever. I do want to get back here and grab that, so I'm going to run all the way back around because... Well, I can run this way. Instead of going up, I can go down. Which I think is... There's another one. Wow. I don't think I've actually ever interacted with there being 2 of them. That's kind of cool. Okay, well... Okay, we got lucky enough. Spike that gate. And then this is the CPU. But I don't have any attack programs right now. Right, this must be the CPU. Because it got non-revealed. So it has to be done the old-fashioned way with just the attack command, which will take quite a while. And Yeah, I'm just gonna run over here and connect. We lose disarm, whatever. Alright, well, next turn is load attack and go hard, basically. There should only be 2 ice on the node, but it will take me a bit to get through all this. Cool. So yeah, I haven't run this matrix, like, layout before, but here we are. Yep, you're running towards the body. You are just on patrol. You will walk up farther pretty soon. Okay, you've been told now as well. We didn't get the pop-up. Attack once. Okay, if you exit, restart all ice. Okay. Alright, CPU spiked. And I'm going to just deload this because I don't think I will ever use it. I would rather, like, just be kind of... Oh, you know what? There is validity in keeping it around. I don't have a way to... shoot, yeah. There was actually real validity in keeping it around because I could have used it to, like, kill one of this ice and then loaded disarm or something. So, we're in a spot here where I don't have enough IO because I had to load attack twice. Let's see if we get lucky and the thing doesn't matter. If you use a program, restarts all ice is fine. You can do the first one, no problem. So I can deceive you, then download and get out. I can't run this because this is when you use a program relocates, so I've got to wait on that one. Have to come back for it later. Okay, maybe I'm lucky with the traps. If you take any action, steal AP. Well, that's not great, but I can't do anything else. Actually, I can... Well, I'll just lose my AP. And then run down here. These probably don't have any traps on them. So, okay, I managed to, like, do kind of okay. And then we'll load our programs back up and it'll be okay next turn. It'll be... I can probably clear most of this out and then get down here all during the next turn. It'll be close, though. More guards moving. Oh, yeah, he actually rolled pretty high in initiative, so he's going to be much closer. He'll see me, but... Yeah, so he's... Okay, he's got that going on. Alright. Time to go... Okay, so let's see. How many AP? I only have 3 AP for Shielded Rush. So I'm going to spend 1 AP forward. Actually, I don't want him to shoot because that's going to be an earshot of these guys and they're going to get angry. So I'm going to yield instead and let Gunnar just say, hey, you know what? No. How about just no? You're not doing that. We're not in Overwatch. No one else was in earshot. We now got hit. We gave him debuffed evasion thanks to Downer. We missed, but it's fine. I'm going to try to get into range of more than just the 2 of us. So buff 3 of us. Actually, might not. Yeah, it only buff 2 of us. Okay, whatever. I don't care. It's not important enough. So even though I go here, he's still in earshot. So I'd have to go all the way here to have that happen, which is fine. I have to go, actually go really far, actually. Okay, there we go. Only 1 person in earshot. Iron Grip, I don't think is worth it for this. I think I'll be fine. There we go. We got our damage. So yeah, we're getting about 200 like total damage after armor per full burst, which is roughly the damage of just 1 sword swipe against these guys. So the full auto UAR has the same damage as a single sword swipe. That costs 3 and kicks up a lot of recoil. Sword swipes, of course, make you go all the way to melee range. Ultimately, yeah, the difficulty of getting to melee is sometimes very real, and you just like aren't useful because of that. But also sometimes you're just the GOAT, and nothing is a problem at all. Alrighty, so disable both. Load everything. Great, I love that. If you take any action... Okay, these are both disabled now. Have to reload sleaze. Please don't be annoying. Okay, if you exit, if you download. Do it in order. Okay, you're going to be something annoying and then a trap. This trap is don't load any programs. Got it. Alright, so it's going to be during turn 5. I finish this, run all the way around. Probably up this way, actually. Instead of going through here, I'll go through this and see what's there. Because there might be a download there. And then all the way down to get the last thing. And I guess looting everything else takes a while. It's We're not even losing that much time. Okay, you're moving randomly. You are also moving randomly. And let's go ahead and buff everyone. So Tactical Surge works differently than Coordinated Charge. Tactical Surge says their next action in the turn order. So, like, it gave Casper the thing because he's running it next turn. The Soldier's Coordinated Charge specifically says for the next 2 turns. So if your Soldier goes late in initiative, you're functionally losing part of the buff. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah, running in a straight line that way seems totally fine. Make sure someone grabs that, of course. Someone has to grab that and then come back. That'll be one of my fast characters. You're running up. You're going away, though. Let's see. What did you roll? You rolled a 12. But also, yeah, I'm going to have Aitana be near the back and have the Cyber Sword get closer up. That way we can have everyone attack that turn. Or at least come close to having everyone attack that turn. Pretty good set of stuff in that lockbox. We're not in a huge rush. We all have higher rolls than that guy. And realistically, we should be able to knock him down pretty safely at the start of next turn. I don't envision huge issues. Now, what I could do to be extra safe, which I think I will do just because I don't need the battery, is I'm going to pop Aegis early. And so for the next 2 turns, in case someone does run up and shoot me, I block the damage. I don't expect to use it, but it does make this extremely safe. Now, one downside is that also I'm a little bit limited on ammo. And action points to shoot with, basically. So you're going to be partially behind cover, obstructed, technically. Put you there. Because you're one of the only, like, meaningful combats this turn, I'll hit marker sights on you. And then I don't think I need Iron Grip because we have enough guns to bear this turn. I'll have to spend 1 AP. So yeah, I can just, like, get in range for 2 AP and then strike twice, which seems reasonable. I've got the guy in range. By hitting him from the side, it shouldn't block him, or it shouldn't put him into the camera. So first one is a hit. Second one is a hit as well, and not on the camera. Great. Alrighty, I think we're gonna have to suffer through that. And so the play is basically... Am I already in range? No, I have to get closer first. Okay, so run to here. It's gonna be a little close in terms of, like, action point expenditure. I would like to have 1 AP to run backwards with. I guess I won't, period, because it costs 1 to knock that down, but still. Now, the one thing I did not do was ensure that the other bad guys weren't going. Like, theoretically, their random movements could put them back toward me, which would make me very sad. It is unlikely, but it is possible. Okay, disabled, sleeping. Don't load any programs. Got it. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, things I don't want to have to deal with, so we're just going to run past. And this is when you take any action relocate. Obviously, you have to get rid of this. Can't download. Okay. Alright. Seems reasonable. We got rid of a lot of stuff, actually, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 download sites. That's a very valuable Matrix host. So, yes, I could have, you know, at this SCU, looked for, you know, things to disable. I mean, that camera is one of them, actually. That's a real consideration. These laser gates, less so. These guys aren't even on. They turn on when you get an escalation. But moving over to turn off the radar doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't know. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 AP. Around 12 through the rest. Can I see security level? No, I can't see baseline security level. You know what? He's not going to join the team anyway. He's going to go to the easy exit. So, actually, yeah. I take it back. I am going to go ahead and knock this down because he doesn't have anything else to do. So if you load a program, I'm not going to do that. Sleaze. Hack the radar. You're gone. And then he's done, actually. He's got nothing else to do. So I can spend 5 AP for nothing. because he's going to round down to the nearest 10. So I can hack this and it costs me nothing. Get rid of that in case I want to walk through it for some reason. And then his job is done anyway. There's no reason to be precious anymore. So I can just disconnect and just run towards the squad. And now we just hope these guys don't random into me. Good. You're going the wrong way. Please. Cool. Okay. And please don't have the escalation be turning the devices back on. Okay, reduced body time is going to be kind of annoying because it means we're going to get pops really soon and everything else. Less than 4 security level is going to be really tough here. So I could make the executive decision to say, screw it. Let's hope the guards don't run across any more bodies. It's possible they do, by the way. But say, you know what? This one lockbox isn't worth secondary objective. And you know what? I think it isn't. I think it's not worth a secondary, and so I'm going to run backwards instead. In terms of like monetary benefit, it's definitely, you know, better, but you know, screw it. Let's just like, it's not hard to blow off heat. You know, money is something you can't really easily replace, but let's just play for faster escapes and everything will be fine, surely. None of this really matters. I don't know why you cast that. We'll put you just on the square. I don't know why we keep him around. He has no skills, but in case of like a fight for some weird reason, we'll leave him around. I don't know why there would be a fight, but whatever. And then on turn 10, everyone gets a bunch of AP. Everyone gets a bunch of initiative, and we're going to be good. So as long as they don't find random bodies, and no one's near the bodies I, you know, woke up, then we can get secondary done. It won't be worth a ton, but whatever. One guard is missing. Quantum interference +2. This will be like a lot of ticks right now. Oh, it's not actually. Okay, I guess I didn't get that many kills, as it turns out. But let's get the squad to go a little bit earlier. Let's bump Aitana up just for funsies. Here, please go before the rest of them. Great. You're out. You're out. You're out. And you should have no problems. You're out as well. Alright. Mission complete. Security level 3. Not too bad. Alrighty. Well, pretty short one. Got a like 5-minute long CPU spike. Grabbed our raid. So I did leave one lockbox up. Her name is Chu. Fair enough. Some XP. Managed to again have our Vanguard in the Simstream trainer. Pretty low amount of heat overall. We got 2 favors for it. To be fair, favors can easily cost like 30k or so to earn. And so 2 favors, assuming I actually want them at like list value, that is 60k worth of favors roughly. So that's not too bad. Right now, I don't know what favors I would want from her, but you know, technically getting this was worth 60k-ish in terms of like I could have sold some accounts and gotten favors back for it. So from lockboxes, pretty good amount of stuff. Okay amount of money, a lot of files. Not much else that was very special. The full matrix, pretty good. Some files. Pretty good amount of, well, a few item blueprints and a ton of accounts. And accounts are really, really good money. They're mostly low-level accounts, unfortunately. You know, a couple of like level 2, level 3 epics, but those epics are each worth 10 influence to whoever I send it to. Alrighty, well, that ends the episode, and I have no missions on my docket right now, so who knows what's going to be the next episode. But I'll see you there. Bye-bye.